The Oscars 2024. I thought it looked visually stunning.
I beg your pardon.
I thought the set design, the conception, the lighting.
Oh, you can come off it without.
Perfect. I'm not sure how they did a lot of it. It's really amazing. I think they must have used television screens on the back there, those 5 panels, and they could digitally throw up any kind of image they want, and then the bigger digital panels around the back. So you have this kind of multiple digital panel screen thing that's just incredible. And so many questions I'd like to ask about the production of this show. Nice lighting on the central speaker there. Is that Jimmy Kimmel? Billie Eilish sang her award-winning song, and it was spectacular.
She's a trendsetter. It's her profession.
My prediction from the last video was that The Outsider, American Fiction, was going to win, and it didn't win. This is from the other film, Zone of Interest. It didn't win, but the writer-director, I believe, won for Best Screenplay. So it was recognized in a big way. Great. Really worth seeing. Billie Eilish did do her song, the Barbie song, What Was I Made For? And it was great. I thought this was the best performance of her doing the song that I had ever seen. Really great. Yeah, there's going to be lots of Billie Eilish material on this video. It was one of the reasons I watched it, because I just love that song. I think it's great. It's my song of the year. It's great. Great pictures of her. And the appreciation was so great, cutting back and forth between the audience and the performers. That was really nice to see, that kind of support. A lot of old favorite faces that we remember. That was really neat. A neat way to fold in the old and the new. Jimmy Kimmel did a good job. I thought he handled the show well. There was a funny scene when John Cena came out. So that was a funny moment. That guy needs to go on a diet, right? Pretty funny. This was a really beautiful moment when members of the, I'm not sure if they were the Osage tribe that were depicted in the film. I think this is a larger group of Native Americans, and they did that amazing song around the drum. Really cool. It was great. They should open the show every year. Lots of appreciation. Neat to see these the odd pair-ups that you see in these kinds of award shows. The Rock and Bad Bunny. Kind of fun, interesting combination of guys. She was the German actress that was in 2 of the nominated films. That is pretty incredible. International feature, I love seeing that. The Ken and Barbie, the Barbenheimer controversy here was great. That was a funny bit. Kimmel, supporting actor. I liked how they did this with the panels in the back and then the actors coming out in the front to present the awards and saying a little something about each of the actors. I thought that was well done. Robert Downey Jr. cutaways were very funny. Some kind words were spoken. It was a good model of understanding and showing gratitude and appreciation. I think that's so important.
I beg your pardon.
Visual effects. Interesting style. I kind of liked it. That was nice to see these guys back together again. And this guy. This was from the Godzilla movie, which I did go and see, and I did think that the CGI in that was amazing. Showing appreciation. What a big night. Everyone's just seems so at ease and graceful. Respect to the artist. Links and bonds formed. Legends honored as well.
Oh, you can come off it with us.
Documentary feature. I don't recall. I have to go back and look. But that list is out there. Get some snarky hipsters in there to spice up that show and widen your demographic. Yeah, this was kind of strange again. It was like children sacrificed at the flames by the head of the Elvira cult. Wow. Hollywood, you put on a friggin' show. The Oscars. His story about, what was it? It was an old movie. I can't remember. But it was a good routine, good bit. I love it when eccentric Europeans collect their awards and show the utmost disregard for the conventions of the Oscars. They really show us that we can't and should not take awards that seriously, people. I love it how he was out there marching around in his big white boots. That's what I would do. I'd probably be kicked off the show and never invited back. My career would plummet. That'd be the end of it. They were the sound guys. Yes, that was another prediction I made in my last video. That the Zone of Interest was going to win the Sound Award. And they did. This was good. It was really good. This was one of the highlights of the show. Billie Eilish is in the back. And he had that hat on. And he starts launching into the Ken song number of the year. This was probably one of the highlights of the show. If you have to watch one thing, go and find this routine and watch it. It was pretty incredible. Is that Mark Ronson, the rock producer? I believe it is. And he was the bass player on this. Really awesome. Great lighting, great costume, great choreography. It was a full-on rock number. Really great. And he's doing karate in the middle of his singing. Hitting some karate boards. That was really funny. Awesome. The overhead stuff was really hysterical. All those Barbie faces. And then who should appear but Slash for the ripping guitar solo. This was pretty epic. Epic, baby. The bro hugs at the end. All the bros hugging. Totally awesome. Hysterical. You could have ended the Oscars right there. Ken, the Oscars. That was great. What a shot. Cutting edge. This could be a composer to keep our eye on. He won the original score award for Oppenheimer. Very cool. The gratitude, the appreciation when she wins the big award. Nice. Dignity, always dignity. Friends supporting friends, how cool. Now she's the CEO, I believe, of the Academy Awards, if that's the title. She's the head of the Academy. The in memoriam section was a little odd. They went very quickly and kind of skipped over a few, but Alan Arkin was a favorite of mine. I didn't do a comprehensive list, but here's Paul Rubens, Richard Roundtree, Ryan O'Neal, Ryuichi Sakamoto, the famous composer. Lost some great people. Robbie Robertson. And then this was troubling. It was at the end they put up this big placard with all of these names, and I zoomed in on it. So looking at it, Kenneth Anger, okay, he's a filmmaker.
I beg your pardon.
Go down the list, trying to read some of these people and not knowing a lot of their names. Daniel Goldberg sounds familiar. Shecky Green? Shecky Green, like the comedian? Interesting. Tommy Smothers or Tom Smothers, is that the same? Tommy? Suzanne Summers, there she was. She was recognized. I saw somewhere where someone was saying that they snubbed Suzanne Summers and they snubbed someone else. Who was the other person? Oh, there's Sinead O'Connor. Oh, Treat Williams. Okay, Treat Williams. They were saying they snubbed Treat Williams. No, they didn't. There he is. He's at the bottom of the list. And there was one other person, and I don't remember who it was, that they claimed were snubbed. No. beautiful set design, if that's even what it is. Do you call it set design? I guess you do. These graphic projections, these digital screens, whatever the heck you're doing, that is incredible.
It's rather touching, really.
Really nice. It's beautiful. Colors, shapes, composition, symmetry, fantastic.
You can come off it with us.
I like this. This was really nice. Jeffrey Wright, big part of why that film, American Fiction, was so great. He did a wonderful job in that movie. Good to see Nicolas Cage. Paul Giamatti was great. The Holdovers. Nice to see these other faces we haven't seen up here in a while. Nice. A lot of gratitude. The actor in the leading role. That was great. It was an incredible role. It's like, one of those once-in-a-lifetime roles.
You can be replaced, Chicky baby.
Spielberg. Christopher Nolan. Oppenheimer. Dominating. Yeah, they did this split screen thing for some of the presentations. Good to see Sally Fields. Can you imagine what an award show movie would be like, done by Robert Altman? Think of that. Somebody make that movie. Let's talk. Call me up. We'll work on the script. I've got tons of ideas. Emma Stone walked away with it. She got very emotional. I can imagine the stress. I cannot imagine the stress one goes under. How to make it look like it's easy, as this man does. He makes it look like it's easy.
Oh, you can come off it with us.
Al Pacino, apparently they say he fouled up the whole thing at the end. The reveal of the final award of Best Picture. He didn't read all the nominees one more time, like we all needed to hear it again. I don't think we did. And he just kind of read out the winner. It was a really great kind of deflated moment. I liked how the award show was very off the cuff and felt a little bit like maybe it was sort of going off the rails. That's why live television is so amazing. This is live television.
It's rather touching, really.
We need more live shows like this. Teaches us about our humanity. And speaking of humanity, here are the nominees for the Best Supporting Actress. Great presenters, great nominees. Very touching. So, Divine Joy Randolph walked away with it for The Holdovers, her role. Very cool. At the end there we had some animation shorts, and Sean Lennon Ono flashes the sign of the beast. Love it. And I need to see that film. I have not. It was a pretty incredible awards program. And thought that it was a thought-provoking evening. I don't know if any of my thoughts on it amounted to anything, but just my vision of what's going on. And if you didn't get to watch it, maybe you can still watch it on Hulu or something. I don't know. All right, Silver Spin signing out.